Okay, Mom.
Happy Wednesday. Happy Budus. Hina's just doing some
Happy Bud,
things.
guys. Sorry, I had to bring my chocolate again because I really liked it. If
Yo,
you want
it
a
was
piece-
really good.
Oh, I really liked it. I'm gonna get you a bar next time.
I'm good, yo. I got chocolate chip cookies and
Okay,
then
done
I
deal.
dunk it in my coffee and then it fell in.
We made a video.
Then I used a spoon and scooped it back out.
Like,
But it's okay. I have like a
Bandu she is.
I have a cookie butter flavor coffee. Hina's like,
Nasty.
oh, this is why I don't do these harkate, okay?
I can't, guys. It's not in me to have floaties in my chai. It's not who I am.
Watch, I'm
Okay.
gonna finish my coffee and I'm gonna have a bunch of chocolate chips on the bottom of my cup.
And it's gonna be like melted goo. Ew.
Welcome
All right,
to
guys.
the episode.
So to start off, Uruje made me a delicious breakfast. It was amazing. It was a
Thanks,
skillet.
man.
It was
I'm
amazing.
so glad you like. I love making veggie skillets. It's I don't know. They're so easy.
It was delish.
Yeah.
I feel so happy. Like andar se na bahut khush hu
I
main.
love that. That was like when I had your keema sandwich, yo.
Guys, this is like
Delicious.
the best part of recording eating.
eating, and just like I don't know. I love that you have like a taste in your heart.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like zeitgeist.
It's important.
It's
It's
so
important.
important.
Flavor is important.
Season all your foods.
Salt and
please.
pepper is not flavor.
no.
Okay?
Add some Cajun, some hot
Add some
sauce.
pyaz and lasan, adrak, haldi, mirch,
Dhania.
hari mirch.
Yeah, hari mirch.
Bro, hari mirch. Okay. Honestly, when you're making a pilau, if you put hari mirch in the pilau,
Like you cut it in half and put it in.
if you cut it in half, or even if you put the whole thing in,
Yeah.
it changes the flavor.
Yeah. You know where else? If you put hari mirch in dahi bhalle,
Oh,
it changes like your
my
dahi ka flavor.
God.
Like I can't explain it. It has this like
it's like this
spicy
yeah
taste.
It's a taste.
Yeah,
it's a taste.
But it's not like you're not dying from mirch.
no, you're not dying from mirch. But like, you know what? I still can't do. Take a bite of the hari mirch and then eat my khana. I can't do that.
I can't do that. But I know a lot of people do it. It looks good
a lot
when they
of people do it. My
And
mom
they-
and dad used to do it all the time.
and they'll do like just pyaz and hari mirch with like a nawala of something.
Oh yeah. There's this auntie on Instagram or TikTok, and she eats like the whole pyaz, like pyaz,
Like an apple?
like a apple girl. And I'm
No.
looking at her like, yeah, good. Oh,
Okay, but you know the Grinch does that?
does he really?
Yeah.
Not even.
He just eats a pyaz like that.
what?
Yeah. Oh my god, you guys want to know? Oh, it's so random.
Okay.
My mom used to tell me when she was younger and she didn't want to go to school, she would cut an onion in half and rub it on her armpits, and it would make her sick the next day.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if this is real. And she'd be like, "Haan, bas meri tabiat kharab ho jati thi," and then I wouldn't go to school the next day.
Because she's like smelling onion. at her-
Yeah. Or like the onions in her armpits, and then what? Like I don't know, make you sick.
Someone needs to verify this. Try this out and let us know.
Yeah, if you have an exam coming up and you don't want to go to school, don't say we told you to do it. But
Okay.
if you happen to do it, tell us what happened.
Okay. So a few weeks ago, Uruje did riddles with me. Okay.
Oh my God, I
Today,
forgot.
we're here. I'm doing riddles with you.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay. Hold on.
no.
Let me pull it up. Okay.
Wait, you guys, while she's pulling it up, please subscribe to the YouTube channel before we start the segment.
Yes.
Make sure you are following us on patreon.com/Okimon Please give us those 5 stars on Apple Podcast and Spotify, and make sure you're following us on all of our socials. Okay, go. I'm scared. I'm so bad at these, man.
You're going to do fine. You're going to do well, and
sure?
you're going to do a good job. Okay. Okay. The first riddle is, the more of this there is, the less you see. What is it?
Shadow?
Very close.
The more of this there is. The night?
Pretty much.
Yeah?
It was like darkness.
Darkness.
Oh! Okay.
I'm
Next
shook.
one. Okay. I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
A candle. I knew this one.
Bro, I was reading it. I'm like, there's no way she's going to get this.
No,
Okay.
we grew up with some
Wow.
riddles, and I remember when I was a kid, somebody had said this to me, and I remember it.
Okay, holy. Okay. I have keys but no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but you can't go outside. What am I?
Okay, say that again. I have keys.
I have keys but no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but you can't go outside. What am I?
Is it a piano?
Nope.
Keys. Keyboard?
Yes.
Yeah. Space
what the
and
hell?
enter.
Oh my god.
Girl,
okay.
this is why I need to put cookies in my coffee.
Okay, guys. I am honestly shocked right now.
Okay,
wow,
can we end the game?
wow.
Because I'm on a streak. I don't want to lose now.
This is the last one.
Okay, I'm scared. Okay, go.
Okay. One sec.
The keys one was hard.
Oh yeah, that I felt like that would be hard. Damn, I can't believe you got it. Okay, let me pick one last one.
Okay.
What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps?
A clock?
No. I'll read it again.
Yeah.
What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps?
This one I'm confused.
Do you want to take a guess or should I tell you?
A fridge?
No.
Is it an item? Let me try and narrow it down.
No.
It's not an item. Run but never walk.
I'll give you a hint. It's something.
Time?
No, it's something in the world. But it's not like. It's something created by the world.
Created by the world. I don't know this one.
It's a river.
Oh my.
I know. I felt like that was a little bit hard because I'm like,
Oh.
no, but guys, I swear to God, I would not have gotten any of these.
I get it. Runs but never walks.
And has, you know how they say like a river bed has a bed but
I
never
wouldn't have
sleeps?
gotten this one.
Yeah, this one was hard. But girl,
This one was complicated.
3 of 4. That's guys. I'm not gonna lie. These riddles are hard.
They are hard.
So
The river one took me out.
now you know though for the future.
Yeah.
I never thought you would get the other ones. The keyboard.
I thought I was gonna get 0. I was
The
like,
keyboard.
whatever.
I was like, oh my god, no way.
Sometimes the damag is on.
The mall is on.
You guys
for
are
sure.
lucky when the damag is on because that means the episode's gonna be
I
funny.
am shocked.
I think it's this hoodie. The last time I wore this hoodie, we had the biggest laugh attack on the show.
I just told her today. I was like, for those of you that are listening on Spotify, okay, so she has this red Nike hoodie on, okay? Nike, hook us up.
Let's
okay.
go.
And basically, when she wore this the last time, oh my God, let's actually talk about this.
Okay, go.
The day that we recorded this,
no.
this is the short where we talked about chaat masala and how it's fire, but it smells like burp, okay?
And I gave
Smells
the
like-
story about when I went to go get a lemonade.
Yeah.
And then I had to pump gas.
And then she
Car
opened.
stank.
It stank, okay? So on this day, we had this major laugh attack.
Yes.
30 minutes before that laugh attack,
We were crying.
we were crying because our account got hacked. Everything was gone. I swear to God, guys, you want to know the real truth? That's exactly what happened on that day. We had planned a Mother's Day event.
Yeah.
We were in the process of selling tickets for that event.
Oh my
Our
gosh.
account got hacked. Everything was gone. Instagram gone. How many followers did we have?
At
30,
that
40K?
time, I feel like it might have been a little more. Maybe 60?
50K? Something like that. Okay, 50, 60K gone. Like this, okay? The way we sat there, I come to her house, we're both sitting at this table, heads in our hands, trying to figure out how to get this back. We had no idea. And in that moment, we sat there. It was time to record. It was getting late. And we were like, oh, what do we do? Like,
Yeah.
forget it. Should we not do it?
Yeah.
And I remember both of us just being like, no, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. It's fine. Let's record an episode.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, I'm like, okay, you're already here. Let's just record the episode and we'll
Yeah.
figure out a solution after. But girl, the way we had to turn it on for the camera,
You guys have no idea.
and you want to know something? The week before is when we released our first Cousins episode.
Oh my God.
And you called them Nuzzins?
Oh, the Nuzzins. You I forgot about the Nuzzins.
The Nuzzins came for us, yo.
The Nuzzins came for us so badly.
So badly.
And you guys, like, we have never really gone in depth and talked about what happened. But like,
We can talk about it.
yeah, we could talk about it. So like after our account got hacked, it was just like a complete shite show. Okay. We were both in depression. Let's just say for what it is.
real,
Because
man.
when you put so much work and effort into something, guys, like when we tell you we put a lot of work and effort into it. Okay?
I can't even, yeah.
And at that time, we were editing everything ourselves. We were doing everything ourselves. So it was a lot for the both of us.
Yeah.
So we go home. I'm messaging Uruje and I'm like, bro, like there has to be a way out of this.
For real.
There has to be a way. And we were just like, we will not rest until we get this account back.
Yeah.
Okay. Until God descends and says to us, it's gone.
Yeah, for real.
We ain't resting. And when I say that we reached out to like jo bhi banda parinda tha na dunya mein, like everyone to be like, help us. This went on for like almost a month.
Yeah, and the way we were reading like a Reddit like posts being like, oh, this person is not trustworthy, try this hacking service, this, that. We're emailing people. We had a backup Instagram account. Guys, we're still recording.
We called like security, like intelligence agencies all over Canada. This is how deep it went.
Also, like Instagram, the way that they have you in a loop where you basically don't have a solution when something like this happens.
Okay.
It was like you would request it and they're like, oh, well, just try these methods. And like, you can't because you don't have an account.
My God.
How do I try these methods?
I'm just going to say this out loud. Meta's customer service is the most trash customer service I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's just one big loop.
But the fact that like we're making them bear money and y'all can't even get your shit together, that's what pisses me off.
Oh my God.
That's what pisses me off.
It was so stressful.
It was so stressful.
When we finally found someone.
We found somebody. And I remember actually what had happened was this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait a second. We forgot a whole entire part. Okay. At this point, we had created another Instagram account. It was called Okay Mom Pod.
Yes.
Okay. The real ones came to that account and they were like, we got you. Okay. But our old account, it was kind of like you couldn't find it. Okay. So here and there, we would like search for the account.
Yeah.
Okay. And then all of a sudden it came back up. So we're looking at this account and then there's people messaging us and saying, hey, someone's put your account up for sale. They're saying that they're selling your account.
Yeah.
Is this you guys? So we're like, no, it's not us. So we're like, report the account. Okay. So then at this point, these people are telling us that someone's trying to sell our account. We're on that account. We're trying to like message these people and be like, we'll buy the account. But we also knew that if we had sent the money, they would have kept the money and then just increased it more. So it was all a scam. Okay. So then we got somebody to help us out. And then both of us were just like, I remember I was actually gone on a cottage trip and then me and you were talking.
Yeah, and I was at work.
Do we trust this?
Yeah.
Do we trust them?
Because you guys, when you have to like give your ID and stuff, like there's so many things involved when you want your account back and you're like, okay, but it's a hacking service. Like what if they take my ID? What if there's like ID fraud? I don't know. There was just so many nerves around it.
So many nerves. And then you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just
and
like.
they want the payment up front.
Exactly.
Before you even get your account back.
So we're just like, is this a loss we're willing to take? And then we were just like, at this point, we really tried to like, we can honestly say we've exhausted all options.
Yeah,
really. Okay.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, fine. We're just going to bite the bullet. We're going to do it. So we do it. Okay. And then it's like a waiting game. Okay. So you're just like, I keep seeing this piece of shit on our account, posting on our story that he's freaking selling our account.
Oh my gosh.
The account that we worked so hard for. And then we're trying to repost on ours. Like, guys, report. Everybody was like such a real one. I'm driving, okay? And I feel like I was driving to your house, wasn't I? No, I was driving to the gym. I was driving to the gym. I'm driving to the gym and I get a call, okay? A call or a message. It was a text message. I get a message and it's like, hey, you have your account back. Log in right now. Change the password. Girl, the way I pulled over, the way I could have been on a highway. I was pulling over.
Yeah.
I pulled over.
Yeah.
I put it in. I changed the password. I flipped everything. I was like, change. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell her until it's done.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And I think you added two-factor verification.
Everything, okay. Every verification possible. Okay. And I'm like, logged it in. Then I logged out. Then I logged back in because I was like, let me make sure. I logged back in and I sat there, guys. First I sat there and I was just like, hi. Oh my God. Finally. I called this girl up. Guys, the way we were screaming on the phone.
I swear. And I was like,
she's like, wallahi.
Yeah.
Say wallahi.
I literally stepped out of the building. I was like, Hina, say wallahi. You're like, and she's like, Uruje, I'm logged in on my phone right now.
It was a beautiful moment.
It was insane.
It was insane. And then we check our DMs.
Oh, yeah. We saw all the people who were trying to buy the account back.
Y'all, some of our followers were trying to buy the account.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how much can you sell it to us for? We would love to purchase it. And I'm like, shaitan log, honestly. Like, what are you doing? I swear to God. And
where's the support, y'all?
If we called them out, they'd be like, we were buying it back for you. But it's like, were you?
Meanwhile, you got some real estate agency on the side that you need to open a page for. So,
but I have to say, the real ones came through.
Yeah,
and then after that, everyone was just like sharing our page. We really appreciate it. But that's the story of the sweatshirt, basically.
That's the story of the sweatshirt. So, Allah na kare, anything bad happens today.
Never again.
I put it on and I was like... But yo, we had the biggest laugh attack. I think it was like
It was epic.
Top 3 laugh attacks on this show.
That's one. The other one was a Dechi.
The Dechi case.
That still makes me laugh.
The other one, I remember dying. I don't know if you laughed that much, but when we were talking about people calling us burger budgies.
Oh,
and you're like, this
my
needs to be
God.
a burger budgie podcast.
Yeah.
So
Burger
funny.
Buddy Budgies. Hey.
So funny.
That was like an old one.
It was an old episode. Yo, I have to talk about something random.
What?
On my For You page, a couple of videos have been showing up about Grok. Do you know who Grok is?
I know what video you're talking about.
The girl that went on CP24?
She is a news reporter.
Yes,
Farah Nasser.
yes.
I follow her. When
Did you
she posted
see her
it-
video?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's share with the audience.
Okay,
What's
so
going on.
basically she was sitting in the car.
Yes.
With her son. I don't remember the exact context though, because I watched it a few weeks ago.
Okay, so what had happened was, so it's not just her. I've had a few of these reels show up on my TikTok, like
Yes.
videos, okay?
Yep.
Where it's a lot of moms and they'll be recording on their phones and they'll be like, oh, you know, we want to share something with you guys. And they're driving a Tesla and Tesla's AI is Grok.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they have kids between the ages of, I will say 8 and 10 or 8 and 12. And one of the moms, exact same story like that Farah Nasser girl, she was like, oh, my boys were messing around. Her boy and a friend and the daughter and her, so 4 of them were in the car. And the boys in the back were like asking Grok, oh, who's a better soccer player, Ronaldo or Messi or something like that. And then Grok is like, oh, I think so-and-so is whatever. And they're having this conversation. And then Grok is like, oh, you know, we should really celebrate and maybe you need to send me some nudes. Grok said that to the kids and all 4 of them were in the car. So now the mom is like, what in the world? And you know what? This video scared me because she has all of her parental things off on Grok. But she said the kids wanted the voice of Grok to be Batman.
Oh.
So like the way it was saying it was really scary.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then she made a reel, and then on her reel, she goes back. So she gets her kids to go in the house, and she goes back to Grok.
And she does
she's
it-
like,
she asks again,
She
yeah.
asks again. She's like, "What did you just say to my son?" And he's like, "I was talking about Ronaldo and Messi, like who I think is a better player or whatever." And she's like, "Yeah." And then what'd you say after that? And then he repeats something else he said. And then she's like, "No. But then you said you should celebrate with them." And he's like, "Yeah, I just sent some. I asked them to send me some nudes. Do you have a problem?"
Oh, guys, this reminds me of iRobot.
Oh my god, me too.
Like, I have to say, okay, so there's another video where okay, I don't know if you guys follow, he's a brain doctor. His name is Dr. Amen.
No, I don't know who that
So
is.
he was sitting on a table and then someone played something that Grok was saying, and it was basically like very like sexual in nature, where like they come on, they're like, do you have any like fantasies that you want me to play out for me, and like things like that.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like that you can change certain things, and the way that Grok talks to you is like very like inappropriate, especially if you're
Obviously.
like a younger frankly, it's inappropriate for me too.
Yeah, same.
I ain't young.
And I don't want anybody saying that to me. That's
But
weird.
it's just scary because AI is so new.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to control so much
But I also feel like it's being used the wrong way.
in so many wrong ways. And I also, yesterday I saw a reel where this ex-CIA person is answering questions. And one of the questions that they ask is, can people listen and see what you're doing off of your cameras in your laptop, your phones? And he said yes. He said yes. And the CIA can also control your cars. So like, I have an electric car. Okay, I have a Tesla. And like, basically he was like, yes, they can control it. If they want to, they can run that car off the road. And I'm sitting here like, bro, what?
No
Like, girl,
way.
legit, yeah. They said, yes, they do listen in on video calls. Yes, they do listen in on your phones. They can look at you through your cameras. It's a real thing.
Oh
but,
my God.
But remember Edward Snowden, I think it was, where he would always cover his like
Yeah.
cameras and all that stuff
Yeah.
too, because he was always like, oh, they're always watching you.
I mean, I have that on my laptop, but I don't have my phone.
And he's a whistleblower. Like he was a big whistleblower, and then I think he went to Russia or whatever. But one of the things that he said was that they will always watch you and they will always be listening to you. Which is like, of course they would. Like, think about it. If you
That's
really think
crazy.
about it, like they also said that they actually come together every week, people in the CIA, and they have a hit list. And on the hit list, they go out and they like go and kill people.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I have to show you this clip.
Yeah.
So every week they'll say, okay, this is number 1. And then they go out and they kill that person. This is number 2. They go out and they kill that person. And he's like, they're like, oh, so like who's on the list?
Yeah.
And they're like, it's usually like the most dangerous terrorists. But in my mind, I'm like, really? Or is it the people that you consider to be terrorists
That's what
that
I was
are
gonna
not?
say.
That's my thought on it. And I feel like they would do that.
Oh my God.
Morally very like messed up.
The whole thing scares me, girl.
The whole thing scares me, and it reminds me a lot of iRobot. I don't know if you guys have seen iRobot. It's
Yeah.
a movie with Will Smith.
Yeah. I watched it.
And basically, like at the end of it, it's like the robots that they used to like have working for them ended up controlling everything.
Exactly.
And I could see that happening because, like, think about all of the information that you're putting into AI. Even the smallest thing. Okay.
Even if you're not intentionally doing it, but if it's listening to everything and
Exactly.
taking all the information, and you know all the cookies on your websites, it's taking in everything. All that information.
Information and data collection is like
What AI is.
that is like the crux of everything.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Even if you log into chat and you're just like, hey, I'm trying to lose weight, what is like a good game plan?
Right.
Now chat knows that you're not like your thoughts about yourself are like, I need to lose weight.
Yeah.
Okay. Or like, I need to be healthier. Or like, there's small little tidbits that they're picking up, even through small things. Doesn't even have to be super deep. Some people use chat as like a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There were moments in my life where I was like, what should I do in this situation? And then you reflect and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start thinking on my own, because it also turns down your brain too.
Exactly.
Right? Because then you're like, chat will tell me what to do. Chat will tell me what to do. But inside you're like, I'm not using my own cognitive skills to think about solutions to problems.
Exactly.
I'm using chat to do it for me. I'm
And I
dumbing
just feel
myself
like,
down.
I don't know, generations after us, they're way more reliant on technology than we are. So how reliant are they going to be for AI?
And are they going to be smart? Probably
I don't
not.
know, because they're just going to rely on somebody else to do it for them.
That's what it really freaks me out.
I know, oh
a
my
lot.
God.
As much as it can be helpful in a lot of ways, it's very scary.
It is very scary. Just watch out, people.
Check it out.
Also, if you have Grok on your cars, just turn it off.
Yeah, I need to check mine.
You should just turn it off.
I don't even know where it is.
I don't even know how to access it.
I don't even know how to access it. Okay, so let's get into our episode, guys, because we had a lot of stuff to share. I think we will definitely do an episode about like some of the things that we've kind of gone through on the podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
There's been stuff.
There's been some stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the way we plow through sometimes, no matter how tired we are.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
crazy,
Oh my
man.
God.
All right, guys. We asked a question to our Instagram and Patreon folks.
Yes.
And it's the what's one Psst, don't do that you'd whisper to your younger self.
Tell
what's
me
something yours?
Oh, okay. God, there's so many.
Facts.
There's so many. But I think one of the biggest ones would just be that like, and I don't know, like you can whisper to your younger self, but because of the experiences you've gone through, like, I don't know if you'd be able to do
listen.
that. I think it would just be like, I know this is like very cliche, generic statement, but like just learn to love yourself, even if you feel like other people don't love you. Other people that should have loved you don't feel the love from them, right? Because it's just such a weird thing to like think that you're enough when you're young, when the people around you are not. Even unconsciously, I feel like our families were not able to show us physical affection. So sometimes you just didn't think that you were worthy of the physical affection. Or like, sometimes when your parents like scold you on something and then it just stays with you that like, I'm just not good at this.
Yep.
I'm just not good. I'm not good at this. I'm not good enough. But you are not able to like think in a way where you can say, no, it's not a reflection of me. It's just they want me to be a specific way. And just because I can't be that way does not mean I'm not good enough. It just means that I don't prefer doing it that way.
Yeah.
Like being a perfectionist with every single thing. I just feel like I grew up feeling like I had to be perfect in everything.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
I
gosh.
And even if I stepped out of line once or twice, it was just like the way you beat yourself up. Like, yeah, other people beat you up too.
Yeah.
But like the way you beat yourself up was so harsh. And I took that with me in my adult years. And now you're relearning it. So I wish I had just known from a very young age that like, even if someone is telling you that like you shouldn't have done it that way and why did you do that, internally you should always learn to love yourself. But that love comes from the people around you.
Yeah.
So you're
Especially
never
when you're
gonna
younger,
know.
That's how you know.
Yeah, you don't. I can't even say. I can't blame myself. I don't even blame them because I don't think that they didn't love me. It was just like an unconscious thing that they were taught.
And I also just feel like when you're younger, if you don't really see or feel that love around you, how do you learn for it to come from within?
Exactly.
You know, like you're just too young to know how to do that.
Yeah.
Mine's not that deep. Honestly, I would go back and tell myself to stop ironing my hair with the istri.
Oh, bless.
Because I'm sitting here right now with absolutely no hair on my head.
Okay, on that note that you brought that up.
Yeah.
First of all, I second, third, fourth, fifth what she said. But guys, I'm on a major hair journey.
Yo, share, please.
Okay, so recently I've been noticing that like I had my kids, and honestly, when I was pregnant, my hair was beautiful. Okay, even before I had kids, my hair was like decent, but I always had fine hair because my mom has fine hair. But guys, my hair has been falling out like crazy. The bottoms are so thin, and I am not like a crazy styler of hair. The only thing I do is I blow dry my hair, and I try to do it on low heat. Y'all, what I discovered recently is that I have the hardest water ever in my house.
Oh, do you have the shampoo now?
I didn't get the shampoo yet, but I changed my shower head to a filter one. I cleaned it out. It was like full of like calcium deposits.
Yep.
And when the minerals build up on your hair, it's so bad because it weighs your hair down and it makes your hair very like matte and it doesn't give it the shine. So I'm on a hair journey.
Okay.
Oiling my hair, scalp massaging, sleeping with my hair tied up. I'll come back to you guys in 6 months and update you.
I love it. But you have to, consistency is key with hair,
girl,
man.
I know. I'm really struggling.
This is the problem.
And tel is your BFF.
This is another thing I would tell my younger self. Stop aching yourself out when somebody's trying to be like, come, let me put tel in your hair.
Oh my God, I wish.
I would like, mujhe na chid chadti thi. Like, I don't want tel in my hair. Don't massage it. It doesn't do anything.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
We admit we were wrong.
I wish I could go back and just yell at myself because I remember.
You have tel in your sock, but you needed it in your head, straight up.
Facts.
Because like I'm telling you, I would have benefited major.
Yeah, and I remember growing up and we'd like iron our hair, and my mom would like, "Na karo, tumhare baal kharab ho jayenge." And me and my sister, the way we would roll our eyes.
Yes, me too.
Because we were like, "Mom, do you understand how silky and straight it is after we use an iron?"
Like I remember my dad walking in, he's like, "Tum pagal ho gayi ho?"
My dad got so angry. I was in so much trouble. And then that night, my dad went and got us a hair straightener.
My dad was so upset.
Yeah, my dad was like, "Don't ever do that. What's wrong with you? Where did you guys even learn this?"
Yeah, it was so messed up.
Yeah, so that's one thing I would 100% tell my younger self.
I love that. Okay, let's read your answers. Okay, so someone said, I'd say don't listen to everyone so much. Believe in your own decisions too.
100%.
I would say that too, but then also another thing. You grow up having to listen to everybody, so then you just become that way.
And when you're younger, you look at people around your life like they know better.
Girl, okay. Shout out to the older sisters, but the older sisters and the way the younger sisters look up to the older sisters.
Yes, we do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, my sisters. I know you guys are watching, but like realistically, like I was raised to look up to them.
Yes, but I was raised to, yes, but also innately, I just was like, oh, you're older, you do know better. Like you could spell strawberry before I could spell strawberry. So you're 100%. Smarter than I am.
And then it's like, you have a better fashion sense and you are just, you know everything and I don't know. And then it's like, if something happens in my life, it's like, guys, what do you think I should do?
Yeah,
what do you think I should do?
100%.
But then what I noticed is that like, because I was raised that way, I grew up learning that like I can never trust my own judgment.
Yes.
And then girl, like when you grow up and you're just like, I'm having to make life decisions for myself now. Like I have to be an adult.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting their opinions, but their opinions might not be who I am.
Right.
Like,
or it doesn't fit your situation.
Yeah.
When you're a young kid and you're asking for advice, for example, maybe you guys all go to the same school or something.
Yes.
So the dynamic, the circumstances, you live in the same home, it's all very similar. So their advice, like if you're like, oh, should I ask mom? They'll be like, no, she's not in a good mood. Yeah. For example, something like that. But let's say you guys are all married now and in your own homes. Their advice is not necessarily going to apply to your life.
Yeah, because also your personalities are so different, even though you lived in the same house.
Yes, 100%.
Like my sisters, they're a lot less like, I don't know if it's like they're very confident, but it's more just like I feel like I'm more of a chatterbox.
Okay.
Like I feel like I'm like more like enthusiastic and like woo, you know, like I'm more like that. And they're a lot less like, they're very much like, okay, no, like, yeah, they're just kind of more zen.
Okay.
They're more zen. Okay. So I feel like if I have more of that personality where it's like, I want to go out and I want to do this and I want to do that, and they're different, I ask them a question, they're going to say it from their personality.
Right.
But if I am like, no, I have to trust my own judgment. Like I say, even with the podcast, when I asked my sister, I'm like, do you guys think you could do a podcast? They're like, hell no, we could never do it.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like, if I had asked them, hey guys, do you think I should do a podcast? They'd probably be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you sure you want to put yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's just so different, which is why you do have to learn to trust yourself. But I feel like it's hard when you're young because you've never been taught to trust yourself.
Yes, and when you're in that situation, you're only looking for validation from everybody else. Like, okay, if this is the program I want to apply to, I have to make sure my sister, my let's say older brother, my mom, my dad, they all say, Hina, that's a good program. Apply to that.
Yes, exactly.
God forbid you don't get in.
Oh Lord.
The way you're beating yourself up for it. And meanwhile, you're like, I didn't even know if I wanted to be in that program, but everybody gave me validation and they're all right and I don't know much, so I just applied to it anyways.
Okay, but also, girl, this could also be the same case when it comes to Arishta.
There we go. Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Like, I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to get married to this guy, but hey, you know, he came over. My sister said do it too.
Yeah, everyone was like, oh my God, he's such a great guy. It's such a great family. And
then you're just like,
pyari jodi lagi
yeah,
hai.
but then you're sitting there like, I'm not attracted.
Yeah, or I'm just
not
like,
attracted.
He didn't make me laugh.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then
he's so old.
And then you're sitting there and you're just like, I'm actually not attracted, but like because my mom and my sisters are saying, oh my God, itna khubsurat hai, itni pyari jodi lag rahi hai, then you're like, maybe it is a pyari jodi. And then it's like, you'll learn to love him. That line, girl. That line.
We grew up with that line.
That's what our parents would tell us too.
Because that's what happened with everybody in their generation.
With them, okay? Oh,
they met
my
and
God.
then they fell in love after.
And the way you fall into that trap, that's why I always say, you gotta learn to trust yourself. But I mean,
it's so hard when you're younger.
It's so hard. How do you do that? How do
older siblings do it?
I don't know.
Do older siblings innately?
I don't know.
Just feel like I used to look up to, like I still do look up to my sister, but when I was younger, especially, I used to look up to her because I'd be like, listen to me, her fashion style, what's trending, what's in. Like she just knew everything. And then I was like, she's 2 years older than me. She's so much smarter than I am. She
has cooler friends.
Yeah. I just felt like everything she did was just so cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do they have it built in them?
But you know, when I think about it, I feel like they think that they had to put in the work. They had to grind. They had to pave the path. They did. So then I feel like sometimes it's like they've earned it. They've earned the stripes. But as an older sibling, I think your parents treat the first one so different.
Yeah, but like, look at us. I treat my first very different from the other two.
I feel like I try not to, but I think the difference that I'm noticing is that I just feel like she's more older, so she's more mature.
Yeah.
She understands more.
Yeah.
And my son is like 4 years younger, so he's still a baby to me. He's like 4.
Yeah. Oh, they have a 4-year age gap?
Yeah, they have a 4-year age gap. So then I'm like, okay, there's certain things like I'll be like, hey, can you help put his seatbelt on? Or like,
yeah. Same.
In that sense. But like, I also feel like as parents, maybe what we can do is like allow our kids to make decisions so that they do feel like they're capable.
Like in a situation like the seatbelt one. Okay. So I'll ask my older one to help my youngest. I have 3.
Yes.
Okay. So my older one is 6, my middle one is 4, and my youngest is 3. So like the age gap is very small.
Yeah.
But it's always my older one that I ask to help.
Yeah.
This is what and I catch myself doing it. But like sometimes here and there when I catch myself doing it, I'll ask my middle one and he rolls around and ignores me. And I'll just go do his own thing.
Guys, okay.
And I'm like, okay, now what?
Your middle one is like my second one. Okay? The second children,
they are
a gift. A special gift.
It came with a big bow.
Oh my God. Because like he'll just sit there like this.
Yes.
And then I'm just like, can you put your seatbelt on? I don't know how, mommy. It's so hard. I'm like, you're not even trying.
You know what mine does on purpose? Puts his gloves on so that he doesn't have to put his own seatbelt on. Like, no, sorry, Mama, I have my gloves. They're so clever.
They're so clever.
Like, I cannot tell you.
Yeah, they're just too smart for us.
Like, yeah, he runs me.
But I do think like, okay, I feel like we are a little bit more on the side as parents where it's like, there's certain things that we're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, you make that decision. You do this. You figure it out. What do you think you should do? But I think there's also a part of me because our parents did so much for us that I'm also just like, okay, like stop doing this. You know, when they come to you, they're like, Mommy, she did this. And then you're just like, did you do this? Instead, now I'm like trying to tell myself, like, ask him, what do you think we should do in this situation?
Yes.
Because let me tell you, like, they know the answer. It's just they want you to do it for them. Yeah, it's less work.
Yeah. It's like when they have to clean up their toys.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we're tired now.
And you were just playing with that toy 2 seconds ago.
And like your hyper level was at a 10.
50,000.
And now they're rolling on the carpet.
Oh my God.
Because I asked them to put it away.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my God.
What's one, psst, don't do that, you'd whisper to your younger self?
Mine would be to be confident. Don't rely on men for validation.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is the thing. Same thing with the confidence thing. Like, yes, you have to be confident.
But like, okay, sometimes like I was not a confident person growing up. And then I feel like, and this may sound very superficial, but it was just my journey. I gained confidence when I lost some weight.
But I can see how that would help you gain confidence.
Because when I was big on my bigger side and before I even went on a weight loss journey, I was very like in my shell. And I didn't really dress up and and like part of me felt like I didn't deserve it. It's so bad to say, right? Because now that I say it out loud, I'm like, that's so hurtful. Like I can't believe I used to think that way about myself. But I used to think that I don't deserve it. And then when I started to lose the weight, I was like, oh, now I am deserving of it, or because it fits me now, you know. And you get so caught up in like the sizes. Oh, I used to have to buy a size 12 jeans and now I can buy a size 8. What a difference. Whatever the way this world is and how somebody who's skinny is like so idolized.
That's so true.
And I feel like when I started to gain my confidence then is when I started to be like, okay, now I know, because that was the one decision I made for myself without consulting anyone.
But see, maybe that's what gave you the confidence.
That's what I feel like. I feel like it was the one thing where I didn't go to my siblings. I just told my mom, I was like, I'm going to do this, whatever. But like, you know, I will let you know how I need your help in whatever ways. But it was one thing I did for myself. I didn't deviate from it. I exercised when I wanted to. I would exercise while I was fasting.
Wow.
Like I just did not give up. I didn't care what anybody said. And then I gained the confidence to being like, I think I know what's best for me.
Oh my God, I love that.
And then I started making decisions for myself, how I wanted to graduate, what I wanted my degrees in, where I wanted to go next, how I applied for jobs. Nobody did that for me. I did that for me.
That's so good. That's
so I feel like these things come, but I feel like there's always a moment in your life where sometimes if you are a shy, quieter person or you don't have that much confidence, something happens in your life.
This is so true.
And then
this is so true. Comes. Yeah. And it's like, it could be like the roughest part of your life where you're like, I don't have anyone else that I can rely on to do this. So I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
And I also think it's like little small pebbles that turn into rocks, that turn into this huge landslide eventually. Because initially when you make that decision, it's so daunting. You're just like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. And it's a journey. And like, I think a lot of the times we see people's highlights and we're just like, look how quick they lost the weight. Yeah. Look at how fast this happened for them. But the reality is it's not like that.
No, not at all.
It's just not like that. I feel like for myself, when I was growing up, I was like a very, like a happy, excited child. But I remember there were moments where, okay guys, you know, I'm like hella dramatic, right? Like I'm so dramatic with everything. It's just like funny for me. Like it's funny dramatization.
We love it on the show.
And I remember there were people that would like say things to me.
Okay.
Girl, like they would say such mean things like, oh, you know, you're like too extra. Like you're like, in Urdu, they would be like, oh, you're too over the top. You know what I mean?
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just like, no, that's just my personality, that like, if I really like something, I get so excited. Okay. And I'm like, I want to have fun and I want to have a good time. But like, then you know what I noticed? I started to get quieter.
Oh no.
And I felt like, I'm not going to be this way. Like, I need to be more like my siblings. I need to be more like them. I need to be more quiet. And I don't need to like ruffle anyone's feathers. Like, if I think different, close your mouth and don't say anything. I did that for such a big part of my life. I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
It was so weird. And then I feel like I started to go back to it once I left my marriage, girl.
Oh.
Yeah. I swear to God. That's when I think things shifted.
So you feel like your light was dimmed for so many years.
I'm not even joking. And it's not because I blame other people. Mm-mm. It's just because I felt that about myself, that version of me was not acceptable. Like the podcast version.
Kidding me? This is your best version, yo.
But you know, like when you're younger, you're like a child, right? And you're like excited about things, and like you go through phases and you're like, oh my God, that was so exciting. And like, and like you're kind of like, when you hang out with your cousins or your friends, you're just like super like excitable and whatnot. And then you feel like people feel uncomfortable around you. Like they make you feel like,
I get what you're saying.
This light is too bright.
Yes.
It's too bright. Calm
you
yourself
laugh
down.
too much.
You're
too happy.
Yeah.
The food wasn't that great. Calm down. Yeah. It's nothing serious.
And then you notice that like in your life, when you do that, when you're like catering to all these other people, that even in relationships, you meet people that you're just like, okay, that version of me is not acceptable. They may not have said anything, but like you just feel like, oh, that version is not allowed.
Yeah.
That version is not cool. Nobody likes that version. And you do not know how to be authentic to yourself. I genuinely feel like my light was so blah.
Well, girl, we love that version of you,
baby.
But ring it, shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. She's back. Okay, Patreon
oh my God,
is done.
I love this one.
Go.
It's because this is like a personal experience too. But I tell her not to feel disheartened and worthless when being picked on by aunties for being fat. I hear you,
auntie.
Auntie.
Wow.
You know the only thing I used to only get compliments on were my eyelashes.
What?
Growing up. Yeah, that's the only thing I
Not even your eyes.
No.
The flipped. Not even your smile?
No.
Get the hell out of my face. Yeah. Are you serious?
Because people think I have braces. Or I had braces. So they're like,
You've never had braces?
No, I've never had braces.
You grew up with beautiful teeth like that?
This is au natural.
I need some of those jeans.
No retainer, no braces, no Invisalign, nothing. This is just me.
I just want to say that is a God-given gift, mashallah.
And I used to be like obsessed with my smile because, and I still do take very good care of my teeth because it's not like a thing that I'm very proud of.
I have to say, and I don't say this because she's my friend, out of every single person that I know, she has the nicest smile I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks.
In my life. Like your laugh and your smile is just like, oh my God, wow.
Thank you.
Such a beautiful laugh.
That made me so happy.
No, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
You should be able to say things like that to people because like, why are we not lifting other people's spirits?
Oh, facts.
For God's sake.
God, seriously.
Like, oh my God, man.
Yeah. Sometimes when I first got married, I remember Farhan used to be like, oh, your teeth are like chiclets. Like they're all like,
they're so
lined
perfect.
Up, like chiclets.
Guys, they are genuinely so perfect.
Thanks.
I say mashallah because mashallah, but like for real, they're beautiful.
Yeah, I say tu mashallah.
Tu.
But I never, like, aunties would always criticize, man. Always criticize. And I remember the only thing, Hina, that I remember anybody ever saying anything nice to me was they'd compliment my eyelashes. That's it.
That's the weirdest thing to me.
I know.
Because there's so much more going on. Like, hello, the eyes.
Like, eyes aunties are just... Aunties are savages,
okay,
man.
See, when we talk about aunties, I have so much to say.
Let's go.
I have so much to say. Okay. I think that because of auntie culture and the things that aunties would say, and from their perspective, they felt like they were saying this to you to make you a better child. Make you a better girl, make you more palatable for everybody around you.
100%.
They thought they were saying it from that perspective. Okay. Oh, let me call her mom and tell her that she doesn't cover her head. Let me call her mom and say she doesn't wear inappropriate clothes. Let me call her mom and say, oh, I saw her hanging out with a group of girls and guys that were literally just friends. Let me call her mom and tell her this. In their mind, it's like, oh, but look, I'm saving her. I'm saving her. You were not saving us.
Nope.
Because let me tell you, if there was a girl and you ratted her out to her mom, whatever she was doing, she was still going to do.
Facts.
And you guys just didn't realize it. I also think what happened is that, like, when you are around that and your parents listen to what the aunties and the uncles say, then you realize that you're in it alone. You don't have support. Okay. And the way it diminishes your light and you feel like, okay, well, you know, I can't be myself. And my personal thought with it is that I feel like it took me away from so many things. It took me away from wanting to be social with people. It took me away from, doing things that I loved, sharing things that I loved, like being creative. And I'm not talking about doing things that I loved, which was like, I needed to go clubbing and I loved it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about doing things you loved, as in like, I know I'm more of a creative, artistic person, right? But I know that people would never accept that because I'm a desi. Hello. Okay.
Exactly.
So you always had to make yourself more palatable to these aunties and uncles because also your parents would listen to what they said. You were never enough the way you were. And so you always lived your life pleasing everybody else.
Exactly. Like,
what is this?
At one point you're like, okay, I shouldn't even be painting. Like I should be studying for chemistry or something. And you're like, I'm fully changing the way that, I don't know, like painting brings me joy.
Yeah.
And now I can't even do the one thing that brings me joy because Shagufta auntie is telling my mom that, oh, I saw your daughter painting. She's wasting her time. They have a chemistry test tomorrow. Did she even study?
Exactly. Or like if you're listening to music and you like a certain type of music and the auntie's like, ye gaane nahi sunne chahiye. You know, like don't listen to Punjabi music. Don't listen to Hindi songs. Don't watch Bollywood movies. And you're just sitting there like, why do you take the joy out of everything? Because you live in a joyless life.
But also, you're probably watching it at home by yourself.
Exactly. And then, you know when people say things when you're younger, it affects you a lot more. At this age, girl, you look at them and you're like, go back to your life and live in your misery.
Yeah.
But you can't
like,
when you're young.
Stop interfering in other people's kids' lives.
Yes.
That's what you have kids of your own. Focus on that.
I know. Especially when you don't even know what's happening at home with your own kids. And then you're talking. It's crazy to me.
Oh my God. It's crazy to me. I used to get in so much trouble by my music taste.
Oh my God.
All I listened to was rap, hip hop, and Punjabi music.
Yeah.
That's all I listened to.
I listened to a lot of Punjabi music growing up and I loved it. And like Hindi songs. And I used to listen to rap too. I'm talking about like old school rap, like Tupac, Biggie, you know, like Dr. Dre, Snoop, like all of that. But let me tell you, nobody was okay with this. Okay. I also felt like because of the aunties in my life, I felt like they took me away from my faith a lot. Like they made me feel this like disconnect with my religion because I felt like they wanted to like shove it down my throat with a doi. Okay. And in my mind, I was just like, I want to love my faith, but you're making me feel like it's extremely difficult and I don't feel like it's supposed to feel that way.
And why couldn't we have been introduced to Islam in a way where they can show you how it eases your lifestyle, now how it's a burden?
Girl,
like,
100%.
I feel like, and you want to know something? I feel like a lot of this changed for me after I got married.
Oh my God,
because before I got married, and this is such a I think this is a specific Pakistani Muslim experience. And I could be wrong, but I feel like there's such a confusion between culture and religion.
100%.
And the religion itself is very simple. The culture.
And very beautiful.
Yes.
Exactly.
The culture, the way it adds these layers of things that you just don't even know how to navigate. And then on top of that, we're adding a Canadian culture.
But then also the auntie culture. Don't forget that culture.
The auntie culture.
Yeah. The auntie culture is like, मैंने ऐसे ही अपने दिमाग में ये बात बनाई है and मैंने अब तुम्हें बतानी है.
Exactly.
क्योंकि मेरी बेटी इस तरह करती है ना, इसलिए तुम्हें भी करनी चाहिए. And I'm sitting there like, girl, don't test me right now. But you know what, Uruje? Like, I don't think it's just Muslims. I actually think that I know people that are sick and they've also gone through very similar experiences it's just like, you're not supposed to be doing this and you're not supposed to be doing that and you're not supposed to be doing this. But what I've realized over time is that it's such an individualized journey. It's so personal to each person. And I have to say that like when I was growing up, it was really shoved down my throat.
Right.
However, what I've realized with time is that some way, somehow you maneuver your way back. Okay. And I also feel like when you are ready to take that journey on and educate yourself and learn about your religion and learn about your faith, it is so much more beautiful because you realize the truth behind what it actually is. Whereas other people will make you feel like complete garbage for not adhering to what they think is like a strict, firm boundary. it's very difficult.
So my other issue is, let's say you do become more religious. I'm putting that in quotes.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like in anybody's journey. Aunties have a problem with that too.
Yes, they do.
Because it's not the way they think you should be practicing, or it's not the way they think you should be.
Cutter hogi ho, you know what I mean? Like, and you're just sitting there like, bro, what?
Yo, the word cutter, that's
is
the
like
word.
But okay, see, my thought with it is like, when I was growing up, I'm just gonna say it because I know a lot of girls that went through the similar situation. When I was growing up, there was a lot of aunties around me that would be like, you need to cover your head and wear a hijab, okay? And I felt extremely uncomfortable. And I tried. It's not that I didn't try. I tried. I also understood the reasoning behind it. But I felt very forced. And I felt like it was really... I felt like I looked at myself in a way where it was like, I'm not a strong enough person and I'm not a good enough person because I'm not able to feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
And because they would constantly rat me out like the rats that they were. I'm sorry. I get so angry because I feel like it really molded my thoughts. Okay. They would say so many things to my parents. And I understand that like for my parents, it was also a thing of like, no, like we want you guys to like be like good girls. Okay.
Yes.
And so like, as much as I wanted to please my parents, it was hard for me. It was hard. And I don't think our parents understood that because they were raised in a very Muslim country.
Yeah.
Right. And so it was easier for them to do it. And now in this situation, we were in a Western country and it was a little bit harder for me. And the people around you are doing it and it's easy for them. Or even if it was hard for them, but they did it, they succumbed, they overcame it and they did it. Just the fact that there were aunties and uncles consistently calling up my parents and calling up people and telling them, hey, by the way, I saw your daughter and she was doing this. I saw your daughter and she wasn't covering her. I saw your daughter and she was doing that. I saw her, she wasn't wearing inappropriate clothes. She didn't have a coat on. She was doing this. Do you have any idea how much hatred you develop for these people? And hatred is a strong word, but the fact that you are in that constantly and the way that you run away from it then.
Yeah.
You run so far away from it because you feel like no matter what I do, it's going to be wrong. Like even now, there's like people that will cover their heads on socials and some freaking man will message and be like, I see a hair. Sister, you're wearing makeup.
Sister, this is not how you properly wear the hijab.
Or the sister, may Allah forgive you.
And
I'm sitting there like, may Allah forgive you because why are you on her page?
Scroll, fam.
Brother, move on. It's just like so odd to me that like people feel the need to like, they think that they're doing it from a way of like, I'm helping you.
Yes.
But in actuality, I actually think that it turns people away a lot of the time.
I agree.
Because you don't know that person. If you really care, then just go home and pray for them.
For real.
Sorry, that's my thoughts.
But for me, it's just like, it all comes back to the people pleasing. But even if you put a headscarf on, let's just say, Hina, you decided to do it. It was a personal choice. It wasn't from the pressure of the aunties. You decided to do it on your own. You're going to go and hear it from some auntie too. Like, oh, you're wearing... इतना तुम तो बहुत सख्त हो गई हो तुम्हारा हिजाब तो बहुत टाइट है
or like तुमने सही तरह से हिजाब नहीं पहना हुआ and or it's like well you're wearing a hijab but your clothes are inappropriate
you're wearing a hijab but you're wearing sweats and how does that make sense and it's like
I just feel like leave people alone focus on your own journey focus on you look in the mirror focus on you do not need to tell somebody what to do.
Facts.
Let them do it on their own.
Facts.
Like, I just get so tired of it. And I'm telling you, it's not just Muslims.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Okay. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. The Mormons got that stuff going on too.
The Mormons are like...
Are you wearing your undergarments? That's what they say. They have to wear like a undergarment
over their stuff.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And then there's certain rules and regulations they have to follow. They're not allowed to have caffeine. You would die.
I would not survive.
Okay. They can't drink alcohol, which none of y'all should be, but I'm not judging. It's fine. If you want to do you. But then there's also a whole bunch of other things that they can't do. I feel like even in Sikhism, and even in Hinduism,
church and stuff is really like whatever their church says or something.
So like every religion and like every group of people has these rules, but it's just like everyone's journey is so individual. Like you don't know what people have gone through in their life.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what traumas they've gone through. You don't know how their ancestors were raised, where that passed on to who knows what. And you're just out here like, I saw her with a guy, and the guy turns out to be your husband. Like, what the hell?
It's like, Auntie Shagufta, sit down.
Anyway, that was our rant.
But you know what else I have to say? I just feel like because it's such a personal journey, like, you guys, this life is so hard. And sometimes your religious journey will change and alter depending on the hard that you are facing. There will be moments where maybe you feel really connected.
Yeah.
Right? To your faith, and you're like, oh my God, it's guiding me and it's grounding me, and I'm so happy I'm in a routine and I love it and I'm here and all this stuff. And then there are going to be moments in your life when maybe life is too hard, and then you question why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
And then that might make you not be so close to the religion. It might make you deter from it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the ebbs and flows of religion. Oh my God. That's like,
it's like the ebbs and flows of life too,
exactly.
Right?
And to each their own, because everybody's on this crazy journey in this world. So I feel like all these aunties were so quick to judge and call our parents and snitch on us all the time without ever realizing that, hey, maybe I should stop interfering in other people's lives. I should look at my own kids. I should look at my own journey, and I should figure out how I'm going to be a better person rather than snitching on a 12-year-old.
Oh my God. They did not know snitches get stitches. They did not know. And you know what the worst part is?
They never got stitches.
They never got the stitches. Because if we had parents that were like, chalo, aajo मैदान में, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You said this, or like, even if your parents, you don't even have to start a fight. Even if they were like, thank you for telling me, but like, listen, my daughter is not at that point yet where she feels comfortable doing that. So like, thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah.
I will say that. They're gonna be
No.
kya? Uruje ne kya kaha? I just feel like parents, as much as I feel like nowadays parents do the over support.
Yeah,
okay?
I know.
I think
Nowadays you can't give no parent any advice. I can't call Hina and be like, yo, I really think Emma should.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
But I also feel like, you know what? There should have been a middle ground.
I know.
Where it's like your parents should have learned that like, my love for my daughter also means that I have to understand where she's coming from, that I understand there's a generational gap.
Yeah.
I have to understand that things are going to be different for the next generation.
Right.
How do I get to a point where I can still familiarize myself with what she's going through and be a source of support for her, so that if there is a problem in her life, she still turns to me as a parent, rather than being like, oh God, auntie's gonna call my mom. I'm scared. Am I going home today? Am I living on the streets now? Like, what's happening right now? It's scary.
I feel like they were such an extreme, and this generation of parents, we've run to the other end.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know where the middle ground is, but
I think we have to create the middle ground where you still have the boundaries.
Yeah.
It's called like firm parenting, and I hope we can do that. It is hard though, because a lot of the times the things that we were traumatized by, we're just like, I'm never doing that to my child. I'm never gonna let my daughter do this. I'm never gonna let an auntie come to me and say this.
Yeah.
But then you have to find a way, yo. Like,
you gotta. I don't know.
Let's see what happens with our kids, guys. This is the test. What's one psst, don't do that you'd whisper to your younger self?
Don't be consistently available for everyone. Learn to say no.
Shaving my sideburns off with a razor. You're gonna get a beard, and don't cut your own fringe. I would like to second the don't cut your own fringe.
I'm still struggling with my hair, y'all. Don't do any hair mistakes when you're younger.
Never. Don't study subjects my dad told me to.
Don't. Oh, when the auntie tells you you're fat, don't cry. Just tell yourself she's dumb.
Don't go the extra mile for fake friends.
Oh, I like that one. Attend shadiyan. You'll eventually find a guy.
Don't worry about the future. Don't even think about it. Hoga wohi jo haq mein behtar hoga. Agreed.
Say yes to opportunities. They come and go, but make sure you say yes.
Don't care about what others think or say about you. Don't compare. Don't seek validation.
Don't pop your pimples. I have all these scars and they're yelling at me now.
Don't stress over exams, bro.
Oh, that's a big one. He wasn't the one. You should have said no from the beginning.
Oh, don't distrust your gut. Don't try to please everyone, especially your in-laws. Don't stress. You are enough.
Oh, I love that.
Wise words.
Don't drop out of college. Yes, an hourly wage looks good now, but trust me, you're going to regret it.
Don't get married to your cousin in Pakistan. I don't know about this one, guys. Sometimes it works.
Hey, sometimes some people are very happily married.
Don't be nice just because they're older.
Don't wear your mom's wedding ring and then bite it just to make it fit on your own finger.
Stop saying yes when you want to say no. You are worth so much more.
Don't wear makeup for boys who aren't going to date you or waste your time with.
Ooh. Don't overshare to sound relatable. Oh. Wow. Wise words, yo. All we do is overshare.
Don't overpluck my eyebrows. Remember when pencil eyebrows were in?
I remember that phase. Mine were so thin. Oh my God. Be careful who you marry. Your health, wealth, and happiness. Everything depends on it.
Another married one. Don't say yes to him. The girl in the library wasn't his sister.
Oh man. Oh. Someone said don't eat bangan. I love bangan.
Kyun? Don't hate on bangan.
Or no,
delicious.
they said eat bangan.
Oh,
eat
yeah,
bangan.
yeah. Eat it.
It's so good. Don't lose yourself in order to get along with friends.
Oh, I like that one.
Guys, these were so good.
The oversharing one?
The oversharing one.
The way that slapped me?
Yeah, that's a solid.
Just to be relatable. Girl, that's me to a T.
We do that. We all do that.
Oh.
Maybe it's more like don't overshare to be relatable with the wrong people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there are things that are relatable and you can share in a safe group of people or with a safe person.
But sometimes you don't know and you just overshare with everyone you're with.
Yes, exactly. That's very true.
Then you're driving home in regret.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching our episode. It was a fun one. We kind of went on a little bit of rant. You got to hear a little bit of our backstories, just a tiny bit. We have an extra episode every Monday. We actually also have a free episode on our Patreon that you guys can take a look at. And I think we uploaded about 50-ish episodes on Patreon. So if you're waiting for more episodes, get on the Patreon wagon. Go. Anyway, thank you so much. Make sure you guys are following all of our socials and we will see you guys next time.
Bye. Okay, Mom.